sorry, 923. Saying the wrong numbers. 923. The cake picture. You're looking for this. Ah, except I need to clear ink. Clear ink. So Finn, my nephew, turned 2, not actually yesterday, but the day before. We bought him a balance bike, which I'm stoked to go biking with him. What, 28th? So we literally had a chocolate cake yesterday. Not awkwardly shaped like this. But,
really weird.
who's this person? Laverne? Yeah, Laverne decides to bake her cake like this because she just for some reason has like an L cake finger.
She got an allocation. I've seen much better things. Yeah, maybe it's for me.
It says here.
No, but I don't.
No.
Because their names both start with L. I get Laverne and Leslie. Hence the L cake. Okay. So, look, if we all want to like agree with each other, we should probably decide how we're going to cut this cake. Do you guys want to cut across this top view or down it?
Down.
All right, that seems like you pretty much agree. And then I'll actually tell you this top view is also showing you the bottom view, just if you could look through the table. So what we're now going to call this, and like you should probably write this down, mathematically, when we calculate this total area of the weirdness, the base of our shape, we're going to call that big B. And I mean like capital letter B, but big B is more fun to say because it like sounds like some weird rapper name.
Big B. Big B.
No, don't go there.
Big B and the volume I don't know, Big B Big B and the Algebra All-Stars.
Yeah.
So Big B is both of these added up. So you're going to need to find the bigger part of the cake, the smaller part of the cake. So I would maybe make a note on your paper somewhere. Big B is base area, like total base area. Because you can't just say area of the rectangle because there's 2 of them. Gentlemen, you okay? Looks a little suspect there.
I'm trying to get him to move his feet because he's put his feet under my chair.
Yeah, seems like a middle school argument right there.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and find
Good
Big B.
no.
I'm going to set up my kitchen.
Kitchen!
Well, no, you guys didn't bring any cake, did you? Like, you missed the memo?
Wait, I brought heavy please.
Right here.
I mean, not necessarily, but the risk is not 0. The risk is not 0.
I want to get wet.
Hey! I already made this.
Yes.
I got wet.
Okay, so my chocolate cookie crust is obviously not the real size of Laverne's chocolate cookie crust, but, you know, humor me, it is only 1 thick, right? So, because her cookie crust, I'm not even trying to make a joke, 1 centimeter, right? So, if we figure out what big B is and then multiply to find volume, what is multiplying by 1 going to do? Careful, it's not nothing here.
It's the same.
Ah.
Wait, no, not the same. It's
No,
gonna be just like 1 layer.
Well, what we asked was, what does it do? And they said, it is going to do something important. So for this part of the big B, I got 36 by crap.
6.
What's this top length?
12.
Yeah.
Oh, because the bottom's 24, and if that's 12, this is 12. So 36 times 12, what do you get for the green section? 432. Sorry, I could not do it. Ooh, centimeters squared. Guys, remember on the quiz last week when we had like the exact same problem we had done in class?
Yes.
Cough, cough, hint, hint, wink, wink. That won't be the only time that happens this year. The other part,
Centimeters square, guys.
the other part, I'm going to make orange just so it's not the same as my cut line. So that's just now 12 by
12.
what is
No.
14. I don't know why I have some people choosing not to do this unless you already did it.
168.
So 168,
Yeah.
okay, centimeters squared.
Together.
So hold on. So big B is what?
Big B
600 centimeters squared. So now, that would be just the pan, right? This L cake pan, the bottom of it, with nothing in it. Cake pan has 600 square centimeters. But then, we actually put in the cookie crumbled up Oreos a centimeter thick. So we do times a centimeter to get what do we now get for the volume of the cookie crust section?
600 centimeters cubed.
Cubed.
I said cubed.
So multiplying by 1 centimeter isn't going to change the number, but it's going to make the cookie crust volume 600 centimeters cubed. Figure out the rest of your volume sections now that you know what the big B is. So, we got our cookie crust, and then 7, imagine that this is like complete, 7 tall of, chocolate mousse, and then 1 layer on top, so imagine my green is filled in, right, 1 layer on top, 1.5. I can't really cut these cubes in half. Sorry, friends.
Well, you can, but
I just don't want to.
shouldn't.
Correct.
Procrastination.
But you can only do it once.
Take the base area and multiply it by 9.5.
So wait, all right, hold on. Eli walks into the kitchen, and he's like, say what you said again.
Can't I just multiply the base area by 9.5?
Why? What would that get you?
I would just yoink.
The yoink. It's
Yeah.
pork cake.
Yeah,
So what Eli just dropped on us is a whole big knowledge bomb. If you want the entire volume of the whole thing, guys, for any prism, now we're going to need to remind us what prisms are versus what is not a prism. Prism volume. You should write this down. Is big B times H. Which, what was that, did we say? That means base area. Base area. That is an A. It probably is. I mean, that whole packet full of notes that you got given. But I don't know. Check it out and look for it. Base area times height, right? I think we all can agree what the H is going to stand for.
Yeah.
So Eli said if I want to do the whole cake, I can do my big B of 600
Just yoink it.
times 7, 8, 9.5. So he said yoink.
Yoink.
Yeah.
That's my
equals
that's
5,700.
the
So
5,700 centimeters cubed.
Centimeters cubed. Don't forget the 3.
No. Stop it.
So now just for fun, let's draw a cube. Because you, of course, have graph paper out because you're used to that.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
So let's draw a cube that's 10 by 10 by 10. Yeah.
That I accidentally stole from your room. I got graph paper that I told you.
Well, that's for your top
That you
one.
want.
Isn't that well? So we did 600. Oh, because I think we're going to need to do these sets. So that would have been the middle. That's for the whole thing, right? That's your middle layer. So be careful. What you then did here was you grabbed the previous. You needed to type in 600 again and do that times 1.5. Yeah.
Were you actually gonna
Yes. Patience, young Padawan.
Also, do we put that down?
So my cube over here, my cake pan, right? Because I'm not weird like Laverne. I'm not going to make an L cake. My cake pan is 10 by 10 by 10. Now, if I just take my cake pan and stick it in the oven, how much cake do I have? 0. I didn't. Oh, I need to make some cake. Okay, so I'm going to get some eggs, some flour, some whatever else to make cake. You guys, if you don't know how to draw a cube, the trick for your brain is kind of trying to make these lines that you can't see dotted. And really what this is, gravity works, it's just a square and another square connected by diagonal lines, right? So if you don't know how to do this, practice at some point. So we got a 10 by 10 by 10. So if I just fill in 1 centimeter worth of cake, 1 centimeter thick,
That's very bad.
how much volume of cake am I going to have?
What's
100
centimeters?
Why, John? Say again, and then why?
Okay, it's 100 cubic centimeters because the height is like the height is 1, and then the length and the width are 10. 10 times 10 times 1 is 100. Also, I think your microphone might be muted.
No, that's the audio from the computer. Thank God. Like if it dings or whatever, it won't go in the video because it's super loud when it's in the video. If I click something, like when I do this during forum, and it's way too loud through the speaker, that stops it from picking that up on the video. Yeah, I actually paid for this software. It's pretty cool.
Big brain.
So if I only fill my cake up 1 centimeter,
You get 100.
I'm only going to have 100 centimeters of cake because it's only the very bottom. So if I fill it up halfway and I have 5 centimeters of height, I would now have 500. But if I actually fill my pan all the way up,
You have
volume
1,000.
is going to be big B times H, or 100 times 10, 1,000 centimeters cubed. So now I start to get a little curious. All right, Eli.
Yes.
So I have my whole cake pan, right? And I have to go to the bathroom.
Nope. Stop.
Almost.
I've had to.
Stop, don't make me.
Don't almost me. I've done this before. Yeah, no, I got some. All right. So, but I don't. A cube cake is just not that fun. So I decide instead of making my cake a cube,
An L cake.
I'm gonna make
it
my
a
cake
prism.
a pyramid.
Ice cream cone?
Right? So yesterday for Finn's birthday, it was bus themed. So everything was like yellow and bus themed. But maybe next year we'll be like Egyptian themed or something. And so I decided I'm going to make a pyramid. So I want you to turn to your neighbor and hypothesize. If I make a pyramid cake, same base size, right? So if I put this on, we can see it's the same base size. But if I make it a pyramid instead of a prism, which, okay, we got to circle back to prism. What the heck is a prism? Prism, do you know?
Yes.
Okay, do you know like the simple definition?
Yes, it's
Okay.
where it's a three-dimensional figure in which the base is a polygon and then the height is just like up.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Yes,
Yoink.
So, a prism. Same shape on both ends. So these are our bases connected by rectangles, which I guess we're going to call yoink. So,
Yoink.
like pentagonal prism, pentagon top and bottom. Hexagonal prism, hexagon on top and bottom. Square base, right? Square base prism. Rectangular prism,
Cube.
rectangle on bottom and top. But if I flip it this way, now it's a square base pyramid. Esports, Mario Kart Esports, bye-bye. Anyone who's Mario Kart Esports. So hey, this is the tricky part. This could be shown to you like this.
Yeah.
And you might say, what shape is the bottom? And you might say rectangle. That's
No.
not the base. It's sitting like this, but if I flip it to actually be standing like a prism, prisms, we have to be able to identify what shape is on both ends. So this would actually be a triangular prism. Even if somebody hands it to you like this, you're just like, oh, bro, we got to stand this up. You don't really have to stand it up. You can still look at this and say, oh, it's a triangular-based prism. So, like, a simple tent, old school tent is actually a triangular-based prism. So, we're going to take them, oh, by the way, a cylinder is also technically a prism, but like how a square is a rectangle, cylinder is a better name than saying a circular prism. Cylinder is just a better name.
Circle prism.
Not only is it a cone, but it's actually a circular base.
It is not cone.
Right? Well, I don't know if that's technically true, because pyramids have triangle sides. But I'm genuine. I don't know if that's technically considered a pyramid or not.
Yeah.
I know it's considered a cone.
Well, then using that logic, doesn't a prism have to have rectangular sides?
They do. Every prism does have
Then how is
rectangular
it still
sides.
a prism?
Because it is one big rectangle. I love that you're pushing back on me. Like, seriously, I love that you're pushing back on me. But if no one's ever shown you this, it's a rectangle.
Oh!
Whoa!
It just unfolds, right?
Remember if
It
you
is
choke up a
one
circle?
big
My life has just
Wait, so is that the
unfolded.
same for all the other folded ones? That you just like,
No, I did not mean
Like,
that. I actually
you
did.
can-
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you can take this.
Small enough. I did not mean
And that's all right.
Oh,
Now,
you still-
turn to your neighbor. What's your prediction? Oh, we're gonna. So, I don't have any graduated cylinders or anything. So all I have is the ability to make a mess. So what we're gonna do to figure this out is I'm gonna take this pyramid, shove it down into this prism.
Yeah,
We're gonna displace, right? Measure by displacement. We're gonna displace water and see how that ends up. Turn to your
Let's
neighbor.
do
Take
this.
30 seconds. Make a prediction. Is this
It's
like
not
a half, a
it's not
third, a
gonna
fourth,
fill
a
up.
fifth?
We have the same
What, like,
taste.
what do you think?
So, I'm gonna be one area.
And then we'll see what's left. And
Sure to
we'll
fit
keep
in,
playing
but
with
like,
it. We'll figure
as
it
you
out.
guys know, I'm gonna try it.
You know what I'm saying is true, Minerva, even though that's what you want to hear. Now, Minerva, even though I said no to helping, your card is up first. Hey, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Who's cute?
Minerva, what's your prediction of how the pyramid compares to the prism? Area or volume? Words matter. Volume,
Not
okay.
really.
You said you think if you times the volume, so you're thinking this is a third. Okay, who agrees with Minerva? We're thinking it's a third. Ooh, Minerva, you know how much support.
I learned that last year.
Who, Lucas, your card was next. You got another prediction for us then? You didn't raise your.
I think it's gonna be half
Okay,
like triangles or half of squares.
okay.
Kind of just like
That's a triangular.
Triangles are half of rectangles. I mean, yes, if
yeah, or
it's.
squares.
Right.
You know what I mean.
But words are important.
I know, but so is common sense.
Margot, what do you think? Margot's thinking 2/3. Anna? All right, so if I do this right here, this really is good. So I have a little container back here.
Dang it, I was gonna say.
It also keeps the suspense.
Wait.
Okay.
Because some of the water can spill out.
What?
That
It's pretty
is awesome.
perfect. It's pretty perfect.
Archimedes did that thing.
So.
That is-
Wait, remember the water spill? Water spilled out?
Shoving his pyramid.
Oh,
wow.
So do we think half?
No.
Yeah, I'm not very confident. All right, so hold on. So we just took out. Hey guys, we just took out. Essentially, I pushed. We took out a pyramid. Do we have more or less than half left? More. Right? We pushed out.
I think it's like less.
Hold on. So let's remove another pyramid.
Okay, now I need to go to the bathroom.
Can you stop?
Stop it.
It's oh my god,
So
no! This is mean!
now I've taken out 2 pyramids.
A pyramid is 1/4.
Right? Oh,
Liam's
so
going
you
to pee.
think there's more than a pyramid left?
Maybe a little.
1/3.
A little.
2/3, maybe. Yeah.
It's gonna. No, we missed
Stop
it.
it! Stop it!
Yeah, it's perfect because you already put it in.
And if my model is actually perfect and no human error.
No, it's 3.
If we go backwards, 1 pyramid. And again, not perfect because I'm spilling.
You got a doctorate in
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You're,
One
you're
pyramid.
scared. Wait. Stress me out so much. Stop stressing.
But I don't
Alright,
have
all the way full. 2 pyramid. A lot of spillage.
That's a third.
And
That's a third.
we don't even have to do this, we can just shove it in.
It's a third.
But yeah, because I spilled, it's a third. Okay, you want
I was
so
right.
never just trust what somebody tells you, right? So let's try it with the pentagonal. Pentagon one. So
Let's fill the
Now this one, but it's pretty darn full. But actually, it doesn't even matter if I displace them out, because the first thing I'm going to do is displace a pyramid. Well, not this pyramid. Okay, pentagonal pyramid. Same thing as the other one. I'm going to displace exactly one.
It is actually triple.
And this one, because this one's not broken, I can do the Dairy Queen thing.
No.
These bases are exactly equal to each other.
Let it
These
go.
bases are exactly
Let it go.
equal.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Why did you
So-
say that? No.
So hold on. So if I
That
pour,
was my intention.
if I pour one,
Stay with him. Oh my god.
now this pyramid is equal to this. Yeah, guys, come on. This is some evidence. That's a third, right? Because if we do it one more time,
And equal to the other one.
Oh god, bro.
right? And literally that one, because I spilled less, that pretty perfectly worked out.
Ah!
So all that to say, the only difference when working with a pyramid, you still do big B times H. And then at the end,
You divided by 3.
You also do big B times 1/3 of H.
You made the nervous
will you get the same answer times by 1/3 as you would dividing by 3? Yes. Right, so yes, you can
the area
definitely.
formula for triangles
Yep.
here if you have the height.
You have, I don't even know how much time. You have 5 minutes to work on your homework. Quit procrastinating. Do the assignments the day they're assigned.
Alright.
Checking into
24, 20, a dozen cookies. That, it's not in.
We're gonna give people a chance to quit procrastinating and actually get it done. So we'll either check it tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah, because so John, when I walked around, I saw that a lot of those papers weren't done. So why check it if most of us aren't done?
I'll do this
Hold up,
thing.
let me stop
I'll just
this.
tell you about my